There's nothing there!
This is it. Moment of truth.
Some people are dying. It's very alarming, and I don't like it. It's less than 100 days, and I'ma keep it broad. I never really said something like this out loud, but this is just stepping out my comfort zone. But before we even jump into this, you're probably clicking this video thinking, okay, how do I not die before that one game?
Is that why you flew out here? Huh? Tell me I'm wasting my time?
I don't want to name drop because, you know, this is a very touchy topic. But this isn't only going to be talking about death. We all know we're going to die one day. We just don't know when. And y'all probably expect me to go off the rails with a fake happy personality like, oh yeah, this is one of them. And welcome back, guys. GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6. I repeat, GTA 6 every single day. And this is who I am. Don't die, guys. Have a nice day. Nah. I don't even like to name drop GTA 6 in every single sentence because I feel like it could get misused. Typing it is cool, but just don't say it every single day like a robot. Every single day with my friends back then, you just played GTA 5. You never really name dropped it like that. That's it. You just played it. All I was really focused on was booting up the game and playing it. This is all new to me. And y'all probably expect me to give y'all some type of whole lecture about how not to die before GTA 6. Like, eat your convenience store ego chaser snacks. Don't die, guys. And you know those online Twitter fights be hectic. So just chill on this one, guys. Or go to the gym and do 100 bench presses every single day like Jason. No, I'm not gonna be saying that basic generic stuff. I'm flipping this entire meme on its head. And I'm not talking about physically. You can die in your mind before the game even drops by chasing perfection that isn't even real. My brothers and sisters really be sending heat all semester. We supposed to be a family. Your mind is yours and yours only. You spawn into this world in a first person point of view. It's almost like a meta at this point. But I feel like it could be a third person point of view if you expand your mind, don't you think? First off, Jason has a tattoo. Obviously, okay, what else? Jason has a tattoo. Now I had to do some research about what finis is because I don't even know what this means. I'm a newbie at this point. Well, not a newbie I should say, but just I genuinely don't know what this word means. I had to Google it. Turns out it's a Latin word for the end, and it has two skeletons with wings attached to them. Now I know I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know everything about Rockstar. I don't know how to read between the lines, and I definitely don't know how to foreshadow something like this. I don't know. I could have just pretended like, okay, I knew. It could be foreshadowing something like the end of something. It could be something completely different. Oh, I'm bigger than the program. I knew what this word means. And I could have just been dying thinking in my own thought process, picking the words carefully while you just hear me stutter. It leads me back to this movie I stumbled across this year. This movie is called I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Now, obviously, y'all want to know the movie. What is it about? The whole movie looks like it's about a couple going on a road trip. But eventually you realize it's a fantasy trapped in an old man's head. The whole thing is completely made up, as well as the road trip. He's trapped in his own mind, he's making fake scenarios up in his head, and he's trying to escape his own reality. I don't know, but because he's chasing perfection and not fantasy, everything doesn't even seem real. And that's where my mind goes with this tattoo. What are these two people doing? They're dying thinking. Hold on, let me rephrase that. They already are dead, but they're still thinking. They're trapped inside their own thought process, just like me and this old man. Now, that's just like how I'm projecting. I'm not trying to project onto you. Your mind is yours and yours only, but that's what I see. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna act like I know everything. I really don't know a lot. I'm not gonna act like I do. I feel like that's the problem. I'm trapped. Everything is just bubbling inside my mind right now as we speak. If I'm trying to explain everything, eventually I'm gonna start circling my thoughts. Everything is just gonna be stagnated. I'm not gonna even think about what I'm thinking right now. And then sooner or later, before you know it, I'm gonna die in my thought process if the game is never out in the first place to begin with. So the only option is to wait until August 27th to find the real answer. I don't know if this is healthy, but I know I'm gonna die. I only point out the stuff I can relate to, or at least try to learn something. If I don't know something, it would be like, what does this mean? Eventually I would try to do some jump ropes or something, just to try to jog my memory. I would stare outside or something, reciting to myself. I don't know. So what am I supposed to do? I rather hear it on the radio, a dark horror film, a thriller or something. I don't know. just to avoid dying by something that isn't even in my thought process to begin with. Jason is holding a bear talking about new beginnings, but his face doesn't really seem all smiley, all giggity, all happy and joyful. It's more neutral. Like, I just want new beginnings. And he has he had a clean, fresh mark on his nose. Rockstar really highlighted that at first people didn't know what it meant, if he broke his nose or not, but the visuals were right there in multiple artworks. You can see his nose is, I would want to say, slanted on his left side. I remember people thought Lucia said, "Oh yeah, you made the news."
Breaking news, isn't it?
Something like that, but didn't it force you to fill in some type of void that didn't exist? Y'all ever felt like that when the trailer first dropped? It's like some type of empty void. You read the comments and you just get glued down to whatever they say. Y'all ever felt like that? Like you think it's the truth, but then it turns out it isn't the truth and it debunks your whole theory. But then we see this poacher or hunter, the answer was written all in the front of our faces. The dude has a twisted, broken nose on his right. Jason has one on his left. Like someone really gave it to them badly, smacked them in the middle of their faces. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it's a gun butt. All I can say is Lucia might actually be one of my favorite characters. It's either they sat down on a dog before she mocked him, or after she mocked him and made a toast. But either way, it's good that you could laugh off something so serious. That's what stands out to me. It isn't some type of little crime spree gig. They're crawling out of the meat grinder, they're risking their lives, and they're laughing it off. Which brings me to you. I'm not some type of lawyer. I could be, but I'm not. I'm really just not trying to project in the best way possible, because I feel like how to not die is a way of life. Survival is a way of life. But some people die chasing perfection. They waste their lives trying to become flawless. So just be free. Don't kill your soul trying to look like a robot or get mad easily. Follow the rules that make sense to keep you breathing. Because as quick as you made one bad action, you face the consequences. Saying GTA 6 countless times, GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6, I genuinely feel like that's not a way of life. It starts sounding like you want to be a robot. When did we ever start doing that as human beings? Well, I know I did, but it wasn't in every single sentence, and it wasn't this much. Let's keep going, because I know this is a thought bubble in a lot of people's heads every time they open social media. I genuinely love the game. Before GTA 6 was even out, I played GTA 5. You know, quarantine times, you didn't really constantly say GTA 5, GTA 4, GTA 5, GTA 5, GTA 5. You just played it. So why does the internet make things feel so different? Why do we keep repeating something until it almost doesn't feel real? And this is why I feel you can genuinely die in somebody else's thought process. Because the minute somebody makes a post about GTA 6, it gets a bunch of likes. Everybody starts looking at the post differently. You see the likes, for some reason you have a certain urge to open the comment section, and then all of a sudden you're starting to think the same way everyone else is thinking. They're like, that one mission wasn't even good, bro. Mind you, they're typing this in the comment section. Whole time you know you like that mission if you never read those comments. Or they might just embrace the game and give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm just imagining what they would say a few years from now when GTA 6 being dropped. So why are we letting people decide whether you love or hate the game? Don't die in someone else's thoughts. Don't let a post with millions of likes tell you what you're not supposed to do. Your mind is yours and yours only.
Get out of the car, Ron! Any time to think.
And most importantly,
Run!
don't trap anyone else's thoughts if they like the storyline better than you. This is a free space. It's really like Arthur Morgan. Stuff in these games is relatable to real life.
About the same as you.
Trevor.
Oh, really? Well, you don't think so, huh? Well, why don't we just ask him then, huh? Hey, cowboy, you mind that I your old lady?
Didn't grab this type of provoking thoughts out of nowhere and started raging out of nowhere. You bump into someone, then somebody starts making it a big deal. There are really people who are Trevors out there. There are really people who are Arthur Morgans out there. So just be careful. Some people will crash out over the simplest stuff. Sometimes you gotta watch who bumps into you nowadays. I'm the one getting smushed in front of the club because someone took it as disrespect. Now I can't play GTA 6 either. Now they labeled you as a population murderer. You gotta sit for some time. You gotta play the game in your mind now. You gotta start staring at the wall. So that's really about it. Both sides lost at the end of the day. Now they both can't play GTA 6. I antagonized a person two times. They antagonized me back, and then the whole situation escalated from there. Maybe they're stressed, maybe they're a little angry, He was caught at the wrong place at the wrong time, but really, was it really my fault, Rockstar? Did I build that much tension? You walk down the street sharing a sidewalk with people who are nice, but on the other side of the tunnel, they are actively fighting demons. You never know. They always stand on 10 toes, they keep their composure, they don't try to be someone they're not, and they always watch their surroundings. They keep it righteous because some people don't play like that. Either way, you win the fight or the person wins and you get smushed, but you wouldn't even have to mess with that if you just stayed out the way. You just kept your composure, keep your head low, do the same thing they did. Don't let your ego drag you into something you never needed to be in to begin with. I know stuff I could relate to, like plants, biology. I don't know everything but shoots, because a lot of times Rockstar reminds us that there's an actual world outside the game and we're trying to survive the most anticipated game ever. And if I didn't talk about something before, I'm beginning to learn it. That's why I connected this to the radio. You drive through Los Santos at night and the radio starts talking about people who died and had plans for the next day. People make plans, people think they have tomorrow, and sometimes they don't get it. Even a game like GTA can remind you, don't take your life for granted. So all I'm saying is be extra careful, be vigilant, keep your composure, but seriously, don't do anything you would regret. This is coming from the bottom of my heart. Keep your composure, stay strong, watch what you say. Don't put your ego somewhere where you never need it to be. Take care of your body, and don't spend your entire life waiting for something that is supposed to be enjoyed when it finally gets here, because GTA 6 is coming, but your life is already here, so be free. And most importantly, you need to be alive for launch, so see you there.